students, today we study division angiosperm. This is the very important topic of lesson 3, plant kingdom, class 11th biology. So let us we go through the division angiosperm. The meaning of angiosperm means angio is equal to covered and sperma means seeds. That is the plants which consisting of the covered seeds. Now these are the flowering plants or spermatophytes, that is seed bearing plants, where ovules are enclosed in the ovary, hence seeds are enclosed in the fruits. The pollens and ovules are developed in a specialized structure, that is flowers. It is exceptionally large group of plant kingdom occurring in the wide range of the habitats, that is they occur everywhere, in water, in terrestrial, on hills, in snow, etc. Now they range in size from microscopic, that is teeny plant microscopic Wolffia, up to the tallest angiospermic plant eucalyptus. It's covered over 100 meters of the height. Now they are divided into two classes on the basis of the number of cotyledons in its seed. Two types of classes are there of angiosperm. First is the monocotyledony, that is they have single cotyledon in their seeds. For example, all cereals including wheat, barley, oat, millets, etc. While second class is the dicotyledony, that is they have two cotyledons in their seeds. For example, near about all the pulses, जो दालें होती हैं सभी dicotyledons, peanuts, as well as fruits like apple, mango, etc. So all these are the dicotyledons. Now reproduction in angiosperm. The main plant body of angiosperm is sporophytic. It have the flower, that is flower is the reproductive shoot or the sexual part or sexual organ in the plant. Flowering plant is the flower. Flower has the male sex organs, that is stamen. Stamen consisting of anther, connective and filament, as well as the female sex organs, that is pistil. Pistil consisting of stigma, style and ovary. Anther produce the pollens after meiosis, and pistil or carpel, pistil also known as carpel, produce egg in the embryo sac after meiosis. Now each cell of embryo sac is haploid. This is very important one. That is consisting of haploid number or n number of chromosomes. Now embryo sac consists of 3 antipodals, 2 polar nuclei, 2 synergids with 1 egg. 2 synergids with 1 egg is also known as egg apparatus. So we can say that embryo sac is the 7-celled and 8 nucleated structure. Embryo sac is the 7-celled and 8 nucleated structure. Now double fertilizer. Double fertilizer is the important phenomenon in the life cycle of the flowering plants. Double fertilization is discovered by Navaschin, a scientist, after the process of pollination. Pollination means that is spreading of pollen grains from anther to the stigma, because pollen grains are formed inside the anther of the stamen, and after the descent of anther, the pollen is spread here and there. A different kind of pollinating agencies carry the pollen grains up to the stigma. So after the process of pollination, one pollen grain forms the pollen tube, through the style of the pistil. Through the style of the pistil. Now it consisting of two male gametes which enter into the embryo sac. It means that the one pollen consisting of generally two male gametes. Now the process of double fertilization, try to understand by means of these 2 points or these 2 equation type. Now first male gamete after the antio pollen tube inside the embryo sac through the micropyland inside the ovule, the first male gamete fuse with the egg cell. The male gamete consisting of haploid number of chromosomes and egg cells also consisting of haploid number of chromosomes, because both of these are formed by after the meiosis. They form the zygote. This phenomenon is known as synegamy. This is a kind of true fertilization. Now second male gamete consisting of haploid number of chromosome and number of chromosomes fused with the polar nuclei, which consisting of 12 number of chromosomes, and to form endosperm. Endosperm is the triploid because it consisting of 3 number of chromosomes. Why? Because haploid number of chromosomes of male gamete and diploid number of chromosomes of the polar nuclei, which is present inside the embryo sac. So 2n plus n is equal to 3n, and endosperm is the triploid structure, and this phenomenon is known as triple fusion. Both of these, that is synegamy plus triple fusion, combined together to form to known as double fertilization. So this is a very important aspect of this topic. Now so many times एक क्वेश्चन पूछा जाता है कि what is the significance of synegamy? So answer is that significance of synegamy is the formation of zygote. And what is the significance of triple fusion? So significance of triple fusion is the formation of endosperm, and this endosperm provides nourishment to the developing embryo. Now it is the unique event in angiosperm, that is zygote develop into the embryo, and the PAN primary endosperm nucleus, that is जिसे हम कहते हैं polar nuclei, also known as central nuclei. This PAN primary endosperm nucleus develop into the endosperm, which provide nourishment to the developing embryo. Ovule develop into the seed and ovary develop into the fruit. So यदि आपसे कोई पूछे what is the seed and fruit biologically, the ripened ovule is the seed while the ripened ovary is the fruit. Now so this is all about the reproduction in angiospermic plant. Now economic importance of angiosperms. Angiosperms play an important role to boost up the economy of the people as well as the country, because they provide the medicines, timber, food, fodder, चारा पशुओं के लिए, resins, gums, latex, and many more commercial products. Now, life cycle of a typical angiospermic plant. To understand about the life cycle of angiosperm, go through this diagram. As I discussed earlier, the main plant body of angiospermic plant is the sporophytic. That is, it consisting of diploid, यानी कि 12 number of chromosomes. Now flowers are produced on the plants. Flowers consisting of after the process of meiosis inside the stamen and carpel. है ना? The stamen is the male sex organ, while pistil or carpel is the female sex organ. Now inside the stamen, the haploid microsporangia consisting of the microspores inside the microsporangia, and in the same manner the pistil consisting of the megaspore mother cells. These megaspore mother cells developed into the embryo sac. So this process takes place inside the pistil, and formation of embryo sacs and formation of microspores as well as pollen grains. takes place inside the stamen. Stamen consisting of the microsporangium. Now, after the formation of pollens which are formed inside the anther of the stamen and the embryo sac formed inside the pistil, that is ovary. Now, process of pollination takes place. This is the stigma, this is style, this is ovary. So, in the process of pollination, the pollen grains spread over the stigma of the pistil. Now, this pollen grain, after spreading, first of all go through the structure of pollen grain. Pollen grain is the spherical structure consisting of two layers. Outer layer, exine, internal layer, intine, and it consisting of these two male gametes. This is the generative cells and this is the vegetative cell. Now, this pollen grain form the pollen tube like this. This is a kind of pollen tube. These pollen tubes form inside this style. Through this style and reach up to the embryo sac through the micropyle end. यदि हम देखें माइक्रोपाइल एंड जो ओव्यूल होता है, ओव्यूल के जहां से पोलन ट्यूब एंट्री करती है, दिस एंड ऑफ ओव्यूल इज नोन एज माइक्रोपाइल एंड. दिस माइक्रोपाइल एंड कंसिस्टिंग ऑफ, इसमें होते हैं 2 synergids एंड 1 एग सेल. दिस इज नोन एज एग अपरेटस. जैसा अभी अर्लियर मैंने डिस्कस किया, एग अपरेटस, एंड दीज आर द 3 एंटीपोडल सेल्स 1, 2, 3. These are the 2 central nuclei or polar nuclei, also known as PAN, primary endosperm nucleus, and these are the 3 egg cell plus 2 synergids is known as egg apparatus. So this is the structure of the embryo sac. It is 7 celled, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8 nuclei, क्योंकि 2 nuclei सिंगल सेल में होता है, सेंट्रल nuclei, है ना. तो 7 cell and 8 nucleated structure. Now after the entry of the pollen tube to the micropyle end in the embryo sac, the first male gamete, these are the 2 male gametes are there in the pollen tube. First male gamete fused with the egg cell to form the first male gamete fused with the egg cell to form the zygote here. Now this second male gamete fused with the this polar nuclei. Now this process is known as triple fusion, and both of these processes known as double fertilization. Now after the process of fertilization, a zygote is formed. Zygote is formed after syngamy, and this zygote develop into the embryo, and ultimately this embryo is developed into the sporophyte or the plant body. So this is the life cycle of a typical angiospermic plant. Now, because this is the sporophytic phase, that is formation of zygote up to the plant body. This process, this phase is the sporophytic phase. This is known as diplontic phase, and the formation of the gametes up to their fusion. This process is called as gametophytic phase or haploid phase. Both of these phases alter to each other. This is known as alternation of generation. So this is all about the division angiosperm. I hope you like this video. So you can like, share and subscribe it. Thank you and have a nice day.